take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
I don't know what you guys thought of Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, but to me, it was an absolute masterpiece. I love that film. But to be fair, I am a huge fan of Tom Cruise, and I've always really enjoyed the Mission Impossible movies. They were basically my childhood, so this one was just complete fan service. The scene at the bottom of the ocean with the submarine, I thought that was incredible. Just constant edge of your seat. Like, wow. I've never been so on the edge of my seat with any film, I think, like, ever in my life. And I've seen a lot of films. A lot. And a lot of shows, too. And wow. I've never been so, like, making noises and, like, just wincing at the chaos of the situation that he was in. I didn't even want to know how much he did himself. He goes from all the chaos at the bottom of the ocean to just being high in the sky, and he's on a wing, and he's being tossed around on this like biplane thing. Oh my gosh. Great film. Great film. Quite funny actually at times. I mean, I will say, like, I don't know how they managed to outsmart a super intelligent entity AI thing. But I guess, to be fair, AI is limited to, it is confined to its space, and it's pretty safe to actually bank on certain truths about humans and how they'll behave. So it is kind of incredible that they overcame it. Because the AI in the film is basically banking on humans just never working together, and the major world powers never just basically instantiating world peace. Like, that probably would never happen. So the AI banks on that and a few other things, and they overcome that. So, well, I mean, I would say spoiler, but it's pretty obvious, even though it's Mission Impossible, he does always do the mission, so it's not really a spoiler to say that. But I love that they made it full circle with the first film, with the security guy in the vault. Well, he essentially loses his job. I mean, I won't tell you the whole thing, but obviously he loses his job because Tom Cruise is sort of on a he's rappelling above him, and he drops the knife on the desk, and huge security flaw there, obviously. And he gets in shit for it, which we kind of, we see a bit of the aftermath of that. And I just loved how he finds that guy again, and he gives him the knife, and he's like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean for you to receive, to be exiled out here, on this island in the Bering Sea or whatever. But luckily the guy's like, I met my now wife, and, we've been together forever and we're happy or whatever. So, and then it also sort of goes full circle with the rabbit's foot in Mission Impossible 4, because that was always a little bit of a mystery. Like, what was it really? And it turns out it was this entity. So, but yeah, I would say a negative is probably the fact that it's very jumpy at the start. I would say the first 20-30 minutes are like really intense. I think they have a lot of ground to cover, sort of thing, and they wanted it to be a movie that you can watch without seeing its predecessor, which helped, but like, I could just about keep up with it. But I know a lot of people thought that it was a bit too jump cutty and just a bit hard to follow, a bit all over the place, jumping here, jumping there, jumping forward in time, back in time. It was a bit, it was a lot, but I'm pretty sure it calmed down after 30 minutes, but maybe I just got used to it. So just bear that in mind. I would say it's mostly the start of the film where that's the thing, but it does level out, I think. So yeah, I think Tom Cruise did an amazing job. It's crazy what he's doing at his age. It's actually quite inspiring, to be honest. I know he's like super rich, I know he's not a perfect individual, but I really do admire him in a lot of ways. I appreciate how much effort he puts into these films. I think the next generation, I don't know who the next generation's Tom Cruise is going to be, really. It's going to be a sad day when he really just fully packs it in. Because, he's packed in Mission Impossible, but he might still be doing other films. But it's going to be interesting to see what kind of movie stars are going to be considered the modern Tom Cruises. But yeah, definitely you got to see it. You got to see this film. It's a great film. It's 9 out of 10 action film. Also, the casting was quite funny. I had "Run the World Girls" by Beyonce it ringing in my head, seeing some of the some of the casting roles. So, but no, it was a good message. It was a good film. It's very prevalent today. The message that humans can beat AI, and it is something we made, and it does have constraints, let's say. So I thought it was, very relevant, and definitely a feel good film. Watch it. It's got a good ending, good messages, just good vibes, as the youngsters would say. So yeah, give it a watch.